Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So I thought I would do something a little different today, covering Virginia Roberts, Virginia Jeffries. You remember, probably know who she is. And she recently posted on her Instagram. I don't normally follow her, but it's brought to my attention on Twitter. She has an Instagram account, Virginia Roberts Rising. And in the description, it says, "Pursuit of justice doesn't stop with Epstein, the elites who trafficked me, and so many others. Going down, the house of cards will begin to fall." But apparently, she wrote on this horrific picture on her Instagram of herself looking in a hospital and looking battered and bruised. And she said, "This year has been the worst start to a new year, but I won't bore anyone with the details. But I think important to note that when a school bus driver comes at you driving 110 kilometers, as we were slowing down to turn, that no matter what your car is made of, it might as well be a tin can." And then she writes, "I've gone into kidney renal failure. They've given me 4 days to live, transferring me to a specialist hospital in urology. I'm ready to go, just not until I see my babies one last time. But you know what they say about wishes." And she writes S.T in one hand and wish in the other. And I guarantee it's still going to be S.T at the end of the day. Thank you for being wonderful people of the world and for being a great part of my life. God bless you all, Virginia. So, wow, it's basically a farewell world letter here. Like, she's dying in 4 days. She's in renal failure. Um, she saying here she was in a car accident, hit by a bus. I mean, wow, uh, really horrific news here. But then I see on Twitter with crazy days and nights, which is where I first noticed this. He writes, March 31st, today, blind item. There is so much more going on behind the scenes with the person who took down the royal and the billionaire. It isn't a car accident that has her in this condition. It isn't a car accident that has her in that condition. So this has a lot of people speculating that she may have been beaten up by some enemies here, globalists, perhaps the Epstein Island elite who want her dead. People are wondering about that, leaving comments of that nature. But some other people say she's got liver failure. Some wonder if she was poisoned, overdose. She has 3 children, so I don't know. It's very strange. Somebody said considering her now husband and mother were on Epstein flight records on several occasions, what's the real story? Her mother in on it. So anyway, this opens up a whole can of worms, and it's not my wheelhouse, so to speak. I haven't followed every last detail of what's going on with her and her details. I mean, I know who she is, and etc. Bringing down and testifying against Epstein, being a victim of Epstein and others, exposing them. But yeah, so I'm wondering what happened here. What happened here? The way he made it sound, crazy days and nights, so much more going on behind the scenes, and that it isn't a car accident, leaves me wondering and wanting to throw a few cards. Because if she was attacked, why wouldn't she state that? Why wouldn't she want that known, right? Unless maybe they threatened her and said, "You better not say we did this, or we'll finish the job." But she says in the post she's going to die in a few days. And that's her with her husband from November 2023. She doesn't post very often on Instagram. And again, they have 3 children together. So, what does crazy days and nights mean by this? It isn't a car accident that took her in this condition. Is he saying this is some kind of attention grabbing thing? Which, by the way, don't put it past Meghan Markle to do something like this. She's already tried to stage an entire car chase in Manhattan. So now that Meghan Markle has Instagram, just saying, look out. She's going to be posting a picture like this and be like, Harry beat me. H and beat me or whatever. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know if it's a hoax or not. I'm just saying, I don't know what's going on here. It's caught my attention though. So let's look at this. Let's look at what is going on. I don't see what I can get from the cards. I'm just going to throw a few cards here. And I didn't feel like doing the green screen background, so I made it half screen so you can see the sunset on the other side. Dual things going on. But let's see. Get an idea here. What is going on? What? She looks like she's in rough shape. I don't think she's merely looking for attention looking like that. And did look like she was in a hospital there. I'm worried if that husband beat her up or something. Something going on there. I don't know. I don't know anything for a fact. So who knows? You hear all kinds of things online. You can't be sure of anything. But that's what she posted. And Crazy Days and Nights has the connections. He seems to know what's what. So let's see. What led to her condition? Let's see what cards fly out here. Pop out. What led to her condition? Okay, I got Queen of Wands. Woman behaving badly. A woman not putting the truth up on social media. I'd say Wands is media. And of course, we got the woman there. Putting out a not so truthful thing to get attention here. Trying to get that spotlight. So I get that she's not honest. She's not being honest. I think Crazy Days and Nights is correct about that. What's going on? Is it drug addiction? What is going on? Ooh, money problems here. Or this could be some kind of accident here. See another woman, a nasty woman here, a criminal type of woman. Judgments. Something with the last incident going back over. I wonder if that's Ghislaine. Maybe Ghislaine sent over a hitman. This could be a hitman. Knight of Pentacles reversed, or had her, something happen to set her up there to be attacked somehow, or do something that would get her injured. Yeah. Now it's not that. Knight of Pentacles could talk about tripping, falling, when you're angry about something or lashing out or doing something in a fit of anger or being upset. And, these are people in coffins here, almost killing yourself in the process or dying in the process. If it's true that she is going to die, I don't see how she would know she's going to die in 4 days. I mean, that seems a pretty. Like, if doctors are going to tell you that they don't usually. I mean, I've never had a doctor tell me I only have 4 days to live or anything, but it seems like they don't usually say it that specifically. It's usually like they give you a few months and then maybe you die a few days later. I've heard of something like that happening, but it doesn't seem. It seems a little far fetched that anyone would say to her, "You have exactly 4 days." To live. That's a pretty specific number that I don't think doctors are usually so specific about. It's not usually a timeline. It's usually like you got a month to live, you have a few months to live, a year or two, and they usually ballpark it longer than they think to be optimistic. Well, you could live a few months like this, a few more months, and then but I don't think it's never unheard of, really. It's that Uh, Anyone would get that. So I get a lot of dishonesty from her post there, misleadingness, not wanting to, maybe worried about being judged. So this could be about her lying with the Queen of Swords reversed. It's like being dishonest, be a criminal woman, but could also just be, again, a woman lying about the story of her accident here. Let's see, what's this Knight of Pentacles about? What's this accident about? Or Queen of Cups, looking for sympathy. Mother here, doing something. Four of Pentacles. Oh my. King of Swords. So I got a couple here again. I have man and woman, and I get Four of Pentacles. Somebody's being greedy about something, wanting more and more and more, not willing to let go of something, trying to control something too much or someone too much. I see other people involved for sure. So if it's not the husband or someone, driving a car or something going on, there's definitely people around. Money again, Nine of Pentacles, wanting more money, wanting more to get more, because of course more attention will bring more money. Because I'm getting Pentacles, maybe she's feeling like she's broke, she wants more money, so she's gonna lie to try to get that attention. And I'm getting coins, coins, coins. I'm getting the idea that now, of course, Pentacles can also be health related as well. But if she is in renal failure, I think that she's doing this to get attention, to get donations or a GoFundMe or something. Being, talking about 4 days to live, and I just want to see my babies one last time. And it seemed a little bit over the top dramatic. Like if you're really in that rough a shape, how are you posting on Instagram and writing a long message? It just, usually someone else would be writing it and saying, oh, she's just in an accident and she's in intensive care right now. Like, you wouldn't be able to do that. So I'm getting a dishonesty, and I'm getting, there is a health issue here. We could go with this with a health issue. Yeah, but I also kind of get wanting to get attention and money for it. And I get, other people around involved in this. World reversed. Yeah, putting on the internet there. Becoming infamous. Well, this is going to ruin her reputation for sure. Again, Knight of Pentacles a second time. Yeah, loss of stability, loss of health, financial stability here. And losing, I think she's either some kind of accident, she was doing something she shouldn't have been doing, causing her health problems. Although I do get there were other people around her or involved. And I get that she posted this on the internet for attention, but she's not being honest about, she's being over dramatic about it and not being totally honest. It doesn't look like. Yeah. And I'm getting, money, like wanting to get some more fame and money. Maybe the money's running dry somehow. And she thinks this will boost her up, getting, putting her out there in the mainstream media around the world to get some attention and to, yeah. But she does look like she's in really bad shape. I mean, she just went through something there. She is having a hard time for sure. Was she poisoned or otherwise attacked by one of the Epstein elites? Was she poisoned? Yes, no, it's difficult, but we'll give it a shot. Was she poisoned or somehow attacked? Ooh, Page of Cups reverse. Possible poisoning there. Knight of Wands. Overdosing, possibly. Wrong medication, too much medication. Oh. Am I getting an addiction card or someone evil? Yeah. This could be the satanic elite, Epstein elite. I want to say yes. I think that there's something Epstein elite associated because I did get that with people. There's a lot of people cards. So there's other people involved in how she got into her condition. And I think now, even though she may be posting to hope to raise funds or whatever, it may be just that she's doing that for her family. Knowing that she doesn't have long, she might be saying, well, at least I'll post this and maybe people will help support my children if I pass. So that might be why I'm seeing money cards. I don't think she would put herself in that condition for money, but do you think that's a factor in it? And also trying to cling on to health here, cling on to situation. But I do get there's some evil behind this, evil people, an evil woman, a man involved, being abusive, over the top, and possibly poisoning, something with water, liquids, medicine. But that could be. Now, I don't know if she's addicted to anything. If she was addicted, she could have taken too much of something, like if she was taking painkillers or something, or Oxycontin or whatever. With the pharmaceuticals, they get you addicted to so many things. So that's a possibility that she did it to herself and these people around her, like the doctor and medical team that gave her the medication. Or it's possible that she was poisoned somehow if it's, if that's the case, if it's, yeah, it's possibly Epstein related. Like I said, yes, no is difficult, but yeah, it's bad news. Anyways, I think other people are involved, and she looks to be in rough shape here. I have no idea what it's about. I'll be very interested to know. Those are my guesses. Again, I don't follow this story so closely, so it's been very quiet with her. I haven't heard about her, anything new with her, but there is so much else going on. So, yeah. Does it look like she's going to make it? I mean, 4 days specifically 4 days seems a bit much, but she got to pull through. She got to get out of this. I see it's going to take a while. Mercury's retrogrades now, so that's probably another reason too. It'll take her a while. It's going to be steps. Yeah, I think she'll recover. She'll recuperate. They'll be able to help her. She'll get a lot of support. Obviously, after this post, people are going to see it, support her, and others as well. So there you have it. That's what I'm going with. That's what I see. So I hope you enjoyed this. If so, please like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.